All right, hey guys, it's Doug here. I'm doing kind of a little check-in on my phone. I've got tons and tons and tons of video. The problem is, and pictures and everything. The problem is my internet connection is horrible. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing a little check-in up here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the stuff that we've done since I've been here. I guess it's been, I think today's like the 10th or something of January. I know it's 2018, but I think it's Sunday, about noontime, and I'm up here on top of the RV, just kind of doing a little filming, trying to be a little creative, and tell you a little bit about so far what we've got going on. Leslie and I came down from Memphis, got to Pensacola. Wanted to get to Florida as quickly as we could because I had plenty of time to get down here and get to everywhere I needed to be. So we came down to Florida at I think it was Pensacola, and we drove into Fort Walton, drove into Destin, and went to the beach. And when we were at the beach, we were, just paid to get in and all that kind of stuff. And then we went for a walk on the beach, came back, took a little quick nap. Next thing we know, it's dark, and they got us locked in. This was Christmas Eve. So we just stayed at the beach. We basically slept in the RV at the beach, and I've got some photographs and video and stuff like that I'll you'll probably see those when we get to really doing the videos and all that kind of stuff. But walked up and down the beach. It was cold. It's still cold. The weather everywhere across the country was freezing cold. It was getting in the 30s at night down here and all that. So we hung out at the beach on Christmas Eve. And then we got to go to, I think it was the 27th or 8th, all the kids and everybody came down. So we picked them all up at the St. Pete airport in the RV. It's the only thing you can carry like 7 or 8 people in comfortably. And, the gear and everything that they're, not gear, but their junk, their bags and all that kind of stuff. So we got to go, go to her parents' house every year and we go to Usepa Island and eat. It's a real cool place, and did a bunch of video of her parents' house, which is super nice, and just all kinds of stuff. So I'll have a video showing you what a $4 million house on an island looks like. 3 stories, got an elevator in it, and all kinds of stuff. Super cool. I only got to fish once, was kind of disappointing, being able to only fish once, but I did catch a little baby grouper. We had that red tide thing going on, so it wasn't the best in the world as far as fishing, but caught a pretty little grouper, and I've got a video and some pictures of him that I'll eventually be able, as soon as I can get everything edited and uploaded and all that. So pretty happy about catching a grouper and being able to at least get one day of fishing in. Then it was like 7th, 8th, 4th, something like that. I can't even remember now. Took all the kids, Leslie, dropped them all off at the airport, and came down to Wings Over Winter. Wings Over Winter, I did do a check-in on that one. Some people were saying I was being negative and all that. I wasn't trying to be negative. I was just saying, we had just come in from when a few of the incidents happened. I had just come in, and I guess it came across as being negative. I wasn't trying to be negative. There's a lot of pilots here, so there are a lot of people in the air. There's some great pilots, and there's people like me that maybe aren't so great. So I decided to keep my butt on the ground. So, if it came off as being negative, I surely wasn't trying to be. It was a great event. There was a lot of people here. It was cold, and, maybe underprepared. I really don't have that much, like that type of gear to fly in. I don't fly much in the wintertime. I come down here. I haven't been through a winter without one, because I came down here last year and did my class, and the weather was nice. And when we came around to winter this time, I left and went to Florida. So, I just don't really have too much cold weather flying gear, the right kind of gloves and stuff like that. So, but 2 days after everybody left, we had probably the best flying day that I've ever flown in, because we got to fly all day long. I'll show you, so you'll get to see all kinds of videos, but we woke up and it was completely covered with clouds, fog and everything. The fog lifted and people started going up around, 10, 11, 12 o'clock, and we got to fly all day. I think I flew at like 1 or 2 o'clock. I flew at, you know, 6 o'clock or whatever the last flight is. Oh, here he comes. Make sure my taking off to go drop some people. All right, but so Wings Over Winter, a lot of people here. It was cold, but I had a great time. And I'm still here. I'm still waiting on the wind. It's been we had like 2 or 3 days of decent, you know, good, one great for flying, and then it stunk. I mean, it's 25 miles an hour winds and all that kind of stuff. So we've just been hanging out and doing videos and stuff like that. Let's see here. Let me see. I got a bunch of, you know, video of flights. I did a whole bunch of takeoff and landings of everybody. So if you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to it and all that, because I might have gotten you taking off or you landing. I gave the card to Eric and Travis. They're going to use, I got probably 50, 60 gigs of pictures and video, and I gave it to them so that they can use it in some of their editing and stuff like that. Let me see here. We did get to test the SoloSHot. You know, some of you know that I just got that before I actually had to get it shipped down here, because the first one I opened up locked up and I had to send it back, and then they sent me one too late after I'd already left, and I had to send it back and all that kind of crazy stuff. But we did get to test it. I got a test. We did a first test on Eric, my buddy, riding around on a motorcycle, and we did a bunch of that. And then I got Tucker to go up and do some flight tests. And what it looked like, and you'll see it, you know, in a video, it looked like it worked well at first, and then it kind of just didn't do so well as it got tired. And so we're going to test it again. Maybe I can get Eric or somebody that's, you know, pretty acrobatic and low flying, can stay close to it and see if we can, you know, work that out. So we got that. We tested the SoloShot with Tucker too on that one, and most of all of you know Tucker. If you don't, you know, check out Tucker Gott. He's an awesome pilot and a good cool dude. All right, I got a bunch of videos of rigs that people have down here, or pictures of rigs that people have down here. If you're interested in seeing all kinds of different types of ways that people stay at Wings Over Winter, anything from sleeping in tents to $500,000 rigs, and then how people get them here. Some people put them in trailers, some people put them on little racks on the back of their, you know, Jeeps and cars and all kinds of stuff like that. So I got a bunch of that, and I've got a few videos too of some conversions, a ProMaster conversion that a guy did a great video for me, a guy that had a trailer conversion that he did. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I've got a few of those that I'm going to put out there for that too. Hopefully, gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 days from now, I got the chase cam, the Skybeam or whatever it is, and we're going to try to get some video of that too. Yesterday, I think it was, some of you know, I'm over here in the RV park, but the RV park's full. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of boondocking. They know it. I'm paying them $10 a day, but I don't have hookups. So I kind of run the generator a little bit, keep the, you know, food cold and all that, and then I'll turn it off. Well, I've been here now for, I don't know, week and a half, something like that. So I needed to go get some gas, and I needed to dump my tanks. So, and that's where it got interesting. This will be an interesting video that I will put out there, but we've got this special thing called a macerator, and it's got a pump in it, and it kind of chops everything up, sends it through a small hose. And then there's a little thing at the end that you put in the dump. Well, here's the problem. I forgot to take the little lid off. So when we turned the pump on, the hose started swelling. I got all this on video too. The hose started swelling and it popped at the union. It didn't, the hose actually itself didn't pop, but there's a little union, and it popped, and I got shit all, I mean, did I say that? I got poop all over my, on my arm. And my shoes and stuff. And so that's going to be an interesting video. I'll put it out there. YouTube will probably say that it's, I think I did one like that before, and YouTube says it's not, you know, or not good for all advertisers or something crazy like that. But anyway, I'll put it out there, blend it into some other stuff or something. Maybe we can get by with it. Who knows? But yeah, so I got some poop. The good part about that, I was joking around with Kyle, and I said the good part about that, and he goes, "Is it was yours?" So yeah, kind of nasty. But anyway, it's not the first time that's happened. You know, I didn't. My buddy that was filming it, he was like, "Man, you actually kind of reacted pretty well to that." I said, well, it's not the first time I've had poop on me. So, All right, well, that's a little bit of a check-in. I don't want to get this video to go too long. I'm just kind of chillaxing up here. I might stay up here. I probably, you know, today would be a good day to do a some solar. I got my solar oven, maybe do some solar cooking. It's windy, but in the sun, I'm actually kind of getting hot with this jacket on. So, all right, I'm going to cut this one off, and I will see you guys hopefully. Don't forget to like, you know, if you like this video, that'd be great. If you don't, that's fine too. Give me a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel, especially if you're down here and you're into paramotoring, because I probably got you on video. I got a lot of video, and if I've talked to you and all that good stuff. So, but what do I say? I think it's usually over my right shoulder. No, my left shoulder. Anyway, one of the two of them is my subscription page. Subscribe to my page, and then one of them is if you're what I call a super trooper and you want to watch all of my 130 videos that are covering all kinds of different subjects and topics, then you can do that. And I'll usually have a video in the bottom for my kayaking playlist and my paramotoring playlist. So, all right, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.